Hey everybody, this is me and Machiel, and we'll be looking at his game today. This will likely be our last session. This is session number 4. We'll see how it goes. And it's all about 10Q stuff. So let's get looking. Okay, where are the Blackstones? Now, I marked this bottom right with the triangles just a couple minutes ago. This is the different spots, opening spots, right? You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. I played a weird one.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But let's get on them. Let's talk about them just a little bit. A is a very strange move, very difficult to work with. It's fantastic that you're alive in one move. You have territory in one move. It's very powerful. Just doesn't work with the rest of the board very well. So I tell my students until they're, I don't know, at least 5Q, just to not even think about the 3-3. It's a strange place. It's a wonderful place, but strange. Okay, then we have these guys, great for territory. A focuses more on the bottom, B focuses more on the right, obviously. So those are territorial. Then we have these guys. Well, they are territorial, but they're not so much in the corner, right? More focused on the left or the right. Very obvious, right? I mean, it's all making sense. Then we have the 4-4. For a long time, the 4-4 just wasn't played very often until the last, I don't know, I'm going to say 50 to 75 years. People are starting to play A because it finishes the corner in one move, which is very fast, and then you get to go play somewhere else. And this is based on the concept, we'll just touch on it since we're here, that if we split the corner in half, if you play what we consider a very regular move at B, well, it's lopsided. The corner is not balanced, so someone needs to play on the other side of either color, black or white, and then that's a finished corner. Is this making some sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we play A, we're done in one move. That's very modern, very fast, doesn't take any points at all. Boom, white got the points instead. Why did black play on the 4? The corner's gone, right? It's like, it does that. That's not the corner. No, but it sure finishes the corner in one move. Okay, and that's what everyone plays now is the 4-4. 5-5, us old timers have played it many, many times, but it's just not. It's like zero territory and just all about influence. So it's more like a pretend move, although we used to play it all the time. And that leaves your move, which is going to be at D. They are played. It's kind of like black, white. We get this white move all the time. That's the 5-4. Well, that's what this is over here. D's the 5-4. You're just playing it first. So the statement is, I don't want the territories. I'm not about corner. I'm about influence. Okay. So when you play here, you're stating, I want influence. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's an expression of intent, which is hard for a lot of people to play. Not going for a base, not going for stability, going for influence. I suggest 10Q stay away from that for a long time. And it brings us to what to do next. How do we stabilize and keep our influence? And the answer is basically here. This is fine. I guess I'm sorry, I'm thinking of this Joseki. So this is the most common.
Oh,
this one we surround. And bam, look at your little two-stone wall facing right where you want it to face. It's perfect. Now you don't have a base, you don't have territory, but you've got the influence. And let's go ahead and play the Joseki out just so we can see what it would look like. And you have a very nice formation. What's that?
Why doesn't white just cut the black stones? Because it gets cramped in the corner. 2 moves more back. Yeah, right here.
So at this point, it gets complex, but this is starting a fight when you're not even alive yet. So that doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, the other one.
This one actually just doesn't work.
Yeah. It just becomes, yeah.
And well, in this case, it depends on the ladder. But there's a lot of long, complex Joseki, which is the reason I tell my students not to play it.
No.
But you went this way, which is a Joseki. So let's look at, based on this, how does one settle? And that's black's job. How do we settle? Well, you did all you could in the corner, which wasn't much because there's no corner there. And then make your extension.
Yeah.
There's your group. It's a base. You went ahead and pinched, saying, I don't want to stabilize. I want to attack and get as much as I can on the outside. Okay. I'm not necessarily against that. But notice you're getting on a road that's getting very complex fast.
Yeah, I should have done it the other way around. Immediately start from the top and not from the side.
So
immediately pinch. Yeah.
For you at 10Q, your job is get into your corner, get stable, get onto the game, which means there's no reason to be playing this guy at all. Just get, there you go. Now you have a base and you're stable. Okay. So we come over here. Now this does get us so we can start looking at some principles. So that's the good thing about this position. It's complex. What do you do with a complex situation? Okay. Our first order of business is to stabilize. Well, stabilize what? There's no direct attack on either one. So we either stabilize A or start some sort of a surround. This is getting so complex. Well, let's just look at a few. White and cuts. Well, you have a fantastic position on the upper right. This, I would say this is way in black's favor.
Yeah.
But the idea of a 10Q getting all this sorted out, knowing what he's doing before it starts, it's all about just stabilize. Done. He might play here. You can Hane if you want. Great. Nice group. White saves, you save. Oh, that was over here. White saves, you save. You're stable on both sides. So these are the pictures. How does one stabilize? This is pushing from behind. Let's look at that a minute. White gets ahead, black catches up. White gets ahead, pushing from behind or jumping from behind. White gets ahead, black catches up. White gets ahead. We don't generally like this idea. It's faster for our opponent. So if you're going to play this move, we generally don't. We generally play this one, get ahead as fast as we can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was looking at the for like the extension, the normal extension to make a safe group for the upper single stone, but I had the feeling it became too slow in a way, but maybe it was not slow. I thought, yeah, I agree that this leads to more trouble than just
Yeah.
playing up with the horse move or just making a base.
Yeah. So we've got this again, we're in a complex situation. How does one sort out complexity? Well, we always start with the same idea. How are we doing? Well, we have two groups, neither one's stable. Okay, bad news. Which one needs more help? A is the inside group.
Mhm.
A is the group that can get surrounded. It's behind, it can, if it's not obvious, I'll just do it. Oh, surrounded. I can't do that with the other group. The other group can get out. This one, not that those moves work. I'm just saying that's the inside group. Does the concept make sense, inside group? Okay, so that's the one we defend, which may well look like this. That's getting out, can't get cut.
Yeah, I looked at
I
it.
tried to bring it down to the third line. So that's how one works it out. The A group needs more help because it's the one that can get surrounded. Okay. This is doing that, but we always want to go faster, and you can jump here and you're not cut, right? So
Yeah,
that's
I thought
better.
if you do the jump, he does the Hane, you play back, he fixes, then you gotta fix. Yeah, maybe that was better. Yeah.
Uh, if this still seems a little thin to you, then bring it down
Yeah.
stronger. But the single step, we want to stay away from those as much as we can.
Yeah.
Okay. We want our base, so we come down. And now we don't have an inside group, and yet neither of our groups is stable. So we have to decide which group needs more help. It's a little hard to say because they're somewhat equitable.
Mhm.
So we still need to know which one. Well, we're more invested in the A group. We can't give the A group up. You know, we might be able to give the B group up. It's not exactly a group yet. So it might make sense to let's stabilize this one first. And if white comes here, great. Then now we'll stabilize this one. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Here, absolutely no reason. This is a negative because, bam, you just got that other group hurt. You hurt your other group.
Yeah, I thought it would make the other group also more stable, but maybe
It
that's
did.
not the case.
Yes,
It did.
Yes. This also makes it more stable and doesn't hurt the other group.
Yeah, okay, because even if white now plays there, you
Right.
got a lot
Okay.
of space.
So these little tidbits will really help in how do you sort out chaos, because 10Q play gets horribly chaotic.
Yeah.
I had Jujo once. He's a professional Naidang. He was saying, you know, us professionals prefer to watch amateur games because it's so exciting. You never know what's going to happen. There's chaos everywhere. He says amateur professional play is just the next biggest move. It's nothing. It's not exciting.
Mhm.
So yeah. So this hurts. Now, if we're going to compare the groups,
Yeah, and just one question here. So
please.
I can see this kind of damages the upper group, so to say. But how do you compare like the strengthening the bottom group compared to downgrading the top group? like, is it worth it or not to play this move? Apart from that, if you would play on the side, you fix the group, you don't hurt the other group. I don't know if my question is clear. It's maybe a bit hard question.
Right, not very clear. Let's go through it.
Let's try to rephrase it once more. So we have the A and the B group. Let's say the A group was, well, actually it doesn't work because if A group is safe, the move also doesn't make the A group more safe. Let's say the A group is partially safe. The move I played helps the A group to get safe, but hurts the B group. When do you decide, like, okay, now I can play the move because the B group will get hurt a little bit, but the A group gets more out of it?
Let me form that. Let me put this here. Okay, so let's say black has a group here that's almost alive. Not alive, but it's almost alive. Well, if I play here, which creates life, then I can get back to my other group. Yeah, that's done all the time.
Yeah.
Saying I know I'm hurting my group,
but
I need this move, and that gives me time to do the move I really want, which is over here, wherever that happens to be. So yeah, that does happen. But here, if you want to help A, significantly bigger than your move, significantly more stable. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So here you are stabilizing your group. Good. Should this be on the third or fourth line? I ask you.
I was thinking about it that normally there's like you played one more space up, but I had the feeling that was going to be too close.
Something just happened to your volume, so it's getting a little tinny and half.
Yeah, I think. Give me 1 second. I think the what is it? The washing machine. Gotta close the door. 1 second. All right. I think it's better now or not? Sound.
Oh, much better actually.
Yeah. All right. So
third or fourth line, and why?
Well, I was first thinking about the normal extension that you play to like the Q10, but I felt that was like way too dangerous, so close to the white group.
So the question is, when do we play third line? When do we play fourth?
Third line for base, fourth line for more like influence. Yeah.
Yes. So which one belongs here?
Yeah, maybe third line, because now if you would approach, you have to block again, and otherwise you don't have to block. Yeah.
So third line for stability, that would make sense. Now let's change it just a little bit. Now, white's not alive. That's not a living group. White has to play to live.
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to stabilize my group, I'm going to keep it on the fourth line to keep
the pressure
up on. Yeah. So fourth line is great for keeping the pressure up. But as it is, we have 2 weak groups. I'm not about to attack anybody, so I'm going to put it on the third line. And I have my 2 black stones are so tight, I'm going to keep it tight like this, but I'm going to put it on the third line. I'm not going to extend too far because my liberties are bad, right?
Yeah. And do you really think that the fourth line would lead to...
I'll play here, easy.
That one's also fine.
No, I took a stone off. If we put that stone back, not anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Big difference. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here we have a complex situation. Again, my A group is not stable. My B group, I'm still have questions about because it's my C stones are so uncomfortable because of the liberties. I would still like help with my B group, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet his C group shouldn't be there. I can attack in Sente. So if my A group is actually like, man, I'm really uncomfortable, I'm just going to come back here and let white do whatever he wants on top, because I'm not weak on top, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to stabilize my group. However, you created a little eye for yourself here already.
Yeah.
It's not like you're horribly weak. Okay, so I don't see anything horribly weak. Okay, then we'll go the way you did. So I think you did the right thing. But don't be afraid. If your A group is weak, fix it. This is such a big principle.
Yeah.
And then and then fix your other group, right? You need help on the right too. Great. We just defended two things and we still haven't attacked white.
And what is the three? You need to have three ways to make your group living, right? Or to be healthy.
To make your group healthy. If you have three ways, then it is healthy. And that's running, living outright, get two eyes in one move, or we can say, and let's try to make that happen. If we're looking at this A group and we're saying, hey, we're behind enemy lines, we're uncomfortable, let's count our options for health. One of the options for our health is, well, you know that B stone's kind of weak. Well, that counts as one of our options for health.
Okay.
Would say, one, we can live outright. That's just life. If we play just simply at one, we're alive. Now, I would say option two, because we're actually not in the corner yet. Two runs to the corner. Doesn't live, but runs to the corner. I would count that as two options. Can live outright, or run to the corner, or get out, or bother B.
Or B, yeah. So it's
I would say there's four options here. Now that might be a little awkward, but okay.
Yeah.
Here, out. In this
I
case,
was actually also doubting. Well, I was thinking quite long if I should play K17. So my last move, or if I should have played like on top, like L16.
I see.
Yeah.
B is where your base is, endpoints.
Yeah.
And that's the one that stops white from getting points and life. Yeah. So B for sure.
Yeah, and you're immediately safe. So it's also,
So each one of these is a principle, and that's the thing. What this video series is about is getting the principles right for a 10Q. Now, I say white's very weak, right? A black move like this doesn't even have eyes. So fourth line for sure to keep the pressure up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not going to attack because we never got out. So yeah, step one, defend, but keep the pressure up.
But it's funny, I played third line because I thought if I play fourth line, he will have an option to play in the corner at the 3-3.
This move does not remove the 3-3.
Okay.
It removes it under certain circumstances, but no, when you play this move, you can't trust that the corner is yours.
Yeah. So it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, white plays away.
Yeah.
There are three very large things going on. Let me turn that into an A. The A group, not settled. The B group, I don't feel settled there as black. I'm uncomfortable there. The C group, completely unsettled. On top of which, the D group is, well, the D group's alive, but might talk about that later. So I'm either defending A, defending B, or attacking C. As white, I am not playing away. No one should be playing away. There's horribly important things to do. So as 10Q, your job would be to follow simple patterns. Am I okay? No. Then fix the group. Let's say white plays here. And black asks, am I okay? Well, my right side group, I'm still not comfortable. So I'm going to give myself a nice little base. Now I'm comfortable, and white isn't alive now. If I play first, that's only one eye. And my group is significantly stronger. And white's going to play away, keep giving us Sente. So I've strengthened two different groups of mine. So again, am I okay? Finally, yes. How's white? Weak, attack. So I defended the first one, defended my second group, attacked white's group. And white keeps playing away. So I'm saying this is the how to organize it. If you're stronger, you get to decide, oh, there's three things to do. Which one do I think I should do first? And you might decide to attack first. But as 10Q, you don't quite have that right. Just go fix your group. Fix your other group. Don't worry about the most important one.
Would you say that the A group is still not safe enough to
Oh,
play
no,
away?
it is not safe. No, defend A, then defend B.
Yeah.
This principle of getting your groups in order, that's basically how to get away from 10Q. Then how do you do it well? That'll take you to 5Q. Yeah. Perfectly great idea. And this is the surrounding idea. I would have done it this way. It's really hard to come up with a response. If white plays here, something's dead. If white plays here, there's no eyes.
Yeah.
But still, that doesn't mean this isn't a good move. And then surround. Nice. If we're looking at attacking, this is a great move. Yeah. If you can cut, that would be the obvious choice.
And you mean with if you can cut, it means none of the split groups dies you can cut.
Right. So for instance, Atari and white got out. That's fine.
Yeah. So
the whole purpose of chasing was to get profit. You just got a ton of profit over here. Gosh, that's big.
And if you went the other way, let's see.
So then you have to
oh, that's also fine. That's also fine.
Well, I don't know. Let's check it out. First,
yeah, it gets tricky.
Really hurt. And now there's questions about the corner. It's getting scary. You may not be able to read it out. Then don't even do it. Don't get in trouble. If you can read this out and go, oh, I'm positive it's fine. I can read it all out. Great. If not, then don't. Just defend like you did. This is fine. Yeah. Or even better, surround. That's the idea. That's what this first surrounding move at 014 is, surrounding. So this would make the most sense.
Yeah.
Well, white's not getting anywhere, right? Tari, this is nothing. Yeah. Now this is a cute little move because it's kind of like, I'm going to surround you. And you did. So it worked. So that it's a tricky way, but yeah, you surrounded. But now this way, this white stone can't do anything. You're alive in the corner. He's just dead.
Yeah.
Right. So you played here, which is not necessary.
Yeah.
And then white's got this going on.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember your next move, so let's go through.
It should be at the bottom group, but it's not.
So your B group's in order, A group's in order, C group's in order. That would put us down at D. So let's ask, are there any other groups that are a problem? Well, we can take E down so that white has to play to live, but then white plays and lives, so no, E's fine. So all groups are now healthy. Oh, I'm sorry, except D.
Except D, yeah.
So we would play on the bottom, yeah. Okay, so let's change this so that it's a healthy group so we can do what you're doing. Okay, so we're alive. And black to play. You're thinking, oh, that corner, that's big. Okay, so that's one big area. 2, 3. Looks like there's 3 big areas. We agree?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not the case, so let's find out why. Who owns Area 3? Nobody.
No one. Yeah.
Let's put a black stone here for a second and ask who owns Area 1? Black does.
Nobody. Yeah?
Just a second. Let me change that. White about here. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, who owns Area 1? Black does. Why? Because there isn't room for a white group in there.
Mm-hmm.
White can come in there and survive, but white's not going to get 2 eyes in Area 1. White's going to get 1 eye and run out. So black is in control of Area 1. If white comes in, white's going to be attacked and running, and white, it's going to be difficult for white. Why? Because it's a black area. It's not black's cache, but it's under black's control. In the same way, Area 2, white might live there, but it's clearly under black control. It would be very difficult for white to live in Area 2. Maybe white can. Okay, so there's areas of control, and then there's areas that are completely undecided. Area 3, no one's claimed it. No one has claimed Area 2. That's wide open. I can live and play in there and live comfortably, easily. Area 1, that's white's. Okay, so there's actually only 2 areas, big areas on this board.
Mm-hmm.
So big in the opening is defined as opening areas. So that's
So
2.
if you actually the white corner, there's nothing to get for black, or there's just a bit to get, but not enough compared to 1 and 2.
I'm sorry, you talking about Area 3?
Yeah, if let's say, I mean, now it's of course smaller than Area 1 and 2, because also with Area 1 you strengthen the black group and you take points. But let's say Area 1 and 2 are not there, then Area 3 is, it's some points, or it's like, would you play it? When would you play it?
Well, let's put this here and this here.
Yeah.
We still haven't done, let's still put it here and here. Now, you could say that there's a little 3-space area here that that's undefined, but I would say that there are no opening moves left.
Yeah.
Okay. So no opening moves left, no weak areas, no corners, no weak groups. The opening is done. I think that's the right way to say it. So what's big? Well, let's corners big. We could come into, this is middle game. Heck, there's lots of places now.
Mm-hmm.
And we might want to grow Area 5. We might want to grow Area 6. So now I would say there's 6 big areas.
Yeah.
Because we're done with the opening. Now we're in middle game. Oh, everything's different. Whole different ball game. Now it's an invasion. Now it's growing what you already have.
Yeah, makes sense. So it's only the 3/3 is mostly sent in big enough if there's only like one stone apart from groups on the side. If there's
I
groups on
don't
the side, it changes. Yeah.
I don't know about that. This is not really a move.
Okay. Yeah.
This isn't even alive. You have to play ko to make it live.
Okay. Yeah.
So we generally this is a very unusual move. Instead, we play this. We're growing the bottom well, and the 3/3 is not exactly cash. That white's corner is not quite real. Or perhaps this one. And if white wants the corner, yeah, white got the corner, but not so big, and we got a lot. So there's lots of moves, but this one, ko.
Yeah.
So that's not generally, unless you're saying, oh, I know it's ko, and I'm doing it on purpose. It's like a 3, 4, 5 Don idea. So let's not even talk about it here. Yeah. And you might decide this is biggest. There's lots of decisions at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're here. Okay, you lived. And white says, I don't want to play ko, so I'll fix. You say, great, you didn't play ko, I'll live. That's kind of, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom, black to play. Good, finally.
Yeah, a bit late. Here I was thinking if I would extend more, it would bring the black group too much in danger. But
Yeah,
actually,
you could really get in trouble here. Big time. This goes.
But that's because the left group is now so strong, the left white group, right?
Yeah. This is actually a great move. If you don't play it, white could easily play it, and it's like feels like Sente, right? You want to play it.
Yeah.
You do it, then he's down to one eye and he's got to play again. It should be this way. And now that's the I don't know if you know this. That's the L group, which is just dead. See the little L I made?
Yeah.
That's an L group, which is just dead. That's the L+1. So now it depends on who plays first.
Mm-hmm.
And since we're doing it, this is the L +1+1, L+2, then it's just alive, whoever plays first. That's just one of those basic shapes you learn after a while.
Yeah.
Cut is silly. If you could play here successfully, white's dead in the corner. But you can't, so you have to take. Okay. Just a second, I have to sneeze. Sorry about that.
That's you.
Okay. Let's sort this out as a 10Q should be thinking about it. In the bottom right, that's where we're looking. Our A group, hey, I'm not bad. I'm not ready to say I'm alive, but looking pretty reasonable. My B group, well, I've got an eye and I'm out, so I'm not weak there. Good so far?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Can't get surrounded, and I've captured the stone, so I'm yeah, everything's great. So no need to defend A, no need to defend B. My C stone's connected one way or the other. I see no weaknesses in any of this. How's white group doing? Well, actually, it only has one eye. Oh, yeah. I can start chasing it. This white group is in serious trouble.
I thought if I would extend there that white attacks the two stones, you got a block. But even then, yeah, he's not.
Sure, sorry. Yep.
If you take enough time, you can see he's not gonna get through, so it's not a problem.
Yeah.
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 I didn't have to. I think my time was already.
Sure. But this, what we're looking at right now, is really the whole point of these videos for 10Qs. Is you're going to find yourself in very complex situations. They're going to be actually chaotic, and just sort them out. Mark the A group in your head, and you look and you say, am I healthy? And you might not have two eyes, but let's say it looked this way. I'm defending right now. I have no promise that that's two eyes, and I can't get out. He could kill me next move. But I'm not surrounded at all. So if he tries to kill me, I can always just run.
Yeah.
Okay, so my A group's fine. My B group's fine. So you mark, you gain clarification by breaking it down. And you might decide, you might think, well, his C group, I don't really see a way. Great, then don't attack it. Or you go, oh, just a second, he's not alive. Let me attack. And just for fun, let's make white alive and then ask the question again. Let's say it looked like this. White's alive now.
Mm-hmm.
And well, then it's black's move and just play the next big area. Yeah.
Yeah. I think my decision was the top group was not safe, and then I played my next move, which is, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
But I did look at it, so I think, you know, the idea was good.
Okay, good.
Just the readout was not.
We've seen many examples of chaotic situations and how to solve them. And hopefully in this is our fourth one, you've seen how to break it down. Yeah. How to break it down. And that's really the answer, you know, where are my groups and are they okay? And follow that thinking and you'll start getting out of 10Q range.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for your time and helping us in this 10Q series.
Sure. Yeah.
And you 10Qs out there, I hope it helped you. Okay, Machiel, thanks so much.
Yeah. You thanks a lot as well for the
Okay.
help.
Bye.
Bye-bye.